so Liberty Energy, the Chris Wright, the CEO, has been nominated to be energy secretary under Trump's second administration. And so, Scott,
The first word I'd use to describe him would be outspoken. He's, certainly a character on every earnings call. Effectively, at the end of the call, kind of gets up on the soapbox and talks about the energy transition. And I think like he does acknowledge that it is happening on the one hand. So I don't think he's necessarily overstating his point, but he's certainly not reticent in call it pushing back on more extreme views regarding the pace at which that is expected to happen. He tries to inject reality into that story, time and time again, and is, an emphatic proponent of the oil and gas industry in general. And so, that Liberty has done quite well as a stock this year and last in a tough market environment. They're one of the major players in U.S. pressure pumping. They bought Schlumberger's North American unit a few years ago, and that kind of vaulted them into this top tier, along with Halliburton, Patterson, UTI, and ProFrac. And so, I was surprised to see the announcement or the appointment, but not, initially when I saw it. But it does make sense, certainly, given his, his proactive, like he almost has tried to assume like an industry leading role as a voice on this, a voice, what he considers to be a voice of reason in terms of injecting, reality and kind of diffusing some of the more extreme, while acknowledging that there is a climate issue, suggesting that it's not an emergency or kind of, refuting some of those types of claims. And so I would expect him to be a champion of the industry for oil and gas here in the near term, while advocating for that transition and leading that transition to some extent as well.